Hi friend, I am Mani. I am the blogger behind getmonirich.com. Recently I have completed a blog post on reducing balance method of loan calculation. So in continuation to that, I wanted to show my readers how actually the loan calculation of reducing balance method is done. So this is the video in line with that, and here I will show you how the amortization table, the loan calculations are done related to reducing balance method. What you are able to see in your screen now is such a table which is already prepared. I will prepare this table once more for you to give you a feel of how such a table can be prepared. So, but before going into the preparation of the table, let me show you what this table is actually showing you. So, what you can see here in the green color is the loan details. What are these loan details? Personal loan taken of 100,000 rupees. The interest that is being charged on this loan is 12%, and the loan period, the period for which the loan has been taken, is for 2 years. So this is the main loan details. These three are the manual entry, and here is the table which automatically gets populated. So in this table you can see there are 5 columns and there are 24 rows. See, the 24 rows are there. So the first column is the month. It tells you for how many months the loan has been taken. You can see the loan has been taken for 24 months. So this table has 24 rows. The second column of this table is EMI, the monthly payments, and you can see all the values in this column are 4707. What does it mean? It means that in this loan of 100,000 rupees, the person has to pay a EMI of 4707. The third column is the interest. You can see this is the most interesting part for this loan amortization table of reducing balance method, because this is what one must know, how the interest is getting calculated in reducing balance method. The interesting part is you can see as the month goes by, the interest goes on reducing each month. The third column is principal. What is this principal? When a person pays a EMI, in this case the person is paying a 4707 rupees EMI, and the interest out of this EMI 1000 interest is getting consumed, then the balance what remains is 3707. So out of 4707, 1000 rupees is going towards interest and 3707 is going to towards the loan principal, and accordingly the last is the loan balance. In the 0th month the loan balance was 100,000 rupees, and after paying the first EMI, the loan balance has been reduced from 100,000 rupees to 96,293 rupees. This is the deduction of 3707 from 100,000 rupees. So let's see how to prepare this table. I have already prepared a similar template, and you can see here this template is completely empty. So we will see here how to fill this template. So the first step that needs to be done is to calculate the EMI for this loan. How to calculate the EMI? Here we will use the PMT formula of Excel. Just see how I will use the PMT formula. And before doing this calculation, let me show you here. What you have seen is 100,000 rupees I have shown in red color. Why it is that? Because I have taken a reference of this 100,000 rupees from this cell C2. I will tell you why I have done like this, because it will help me to fill all these cells in a very speedy manner. So this $100,000 is nothing special. I have just taken a reference of C2 into this cell. So how to do the loan calculation, how to do the EMI calculation? So we will use the PMT formula. The PMT formula is like this. Just type PMT, open the parenthesis, and this will show you what are the values that needs to be fed in this formula. The first value is rate. What is the rate? Rate is nothing but the interest that is being charged. So what is the interest that is being charged? It is 12%, but we will not use 12%, we will use it 12% divided by 12. Why we are doing like this? Because we want to convert the interest charged per annum into the interest charged per month. So it's very simple, 12% per annum divided by 12. So we have done the rate part. The next thing is number of periods. N per is number of periods. What is the number of periods? The number of periods is the number of months for this the loan has been taken. So what are the number of months? The number of months will be 2 years into 12. And the third and final is the present value. What is the present value? The present value is the amount of loan the person has taken. So because I have already taken a reference here, so I will use the reference of this cell like this, and we will put a minus value here. Let me show you what happens if I don't put the minus value. You can see here the EMI is coming 40707, but there is a negative sign before it. So to remove this negative sign, we can put this minus sign. Why Excel is showing negative sign? Because the PMT formula of Excel considers EMI as a cash flow out of your pocket, because it is a finance related formula. So it is considering cash outflow as negative. Anyway, we will not go into that detail. So what this 4707 is? 4707 is the EMI that the person pays on this loan, and the person will pay the same EMI for all the 24 months, right? So what we will do, we will just use the same cell reference for all the 24 months. So you can see all the months has the same value. What does it mean? It means the person has to pay the same EMI for all 24 months. So we have finished this EMI column. So now we have to do the interest calculation. This is interesting. This is what I wanted to show in this video. Let me show you how I did this EMI calculation. So what you have to do, you have to take a reference of the amount of loan the borrower has taken, multiply it with the interest rate. The interest rate here is 12%. So we will take the reference of cell C3 and divide it by 12. Why we are dividing it by 12? Because the 12% is the per annum interest rate. What we are calculating here is the monthly calculation. So we are dividing it by 12. So you can see the value is 1000 rupees. So out of 4707 EMI, 1000 is getting consumed for paying the interest. So what is balance? The balance is 3707. The 3707 is nothing but the principal that is being paid. So what means by principal getting paid? It means this is the value by which our loan balance will get reduced. Means if our loan balance is 100,000 rupees, it will be reduced by 3707 in the first month. That's it. So now what we can do, we can copy paste this whole calculation into all of these 24 cells. But before doing that, we have to take one care. We have to lock a cell. You can see in the interest calculation, we have taken a reference of cell C3. So before we copy paste, we should lock this cell. How to lock? By putting a $sign in C and 3. So once this cell is locked, we are ready to copy and paste this whole information. So you can see all the cells are getting filled, and we are done. So how to check if this calculation what we have done is right or not? These are the two green cells you see. Why I have highlighted is because it acts as a check whether the calculations are done are correct or not. So first step, after the end of the 24th month, means the last month of the loan period, this value should be 0. What is this value? This is loan balance. After the end of the last month, the loan balance should be 0. It means you have paid back all the loan. And this green cell is the sum of all the principals that you have paid till now. What is the principal you have to pay? The loan that you have taken. So if the sum of all the principals is coming as 100,000 rupees, and in the last month if the value is 0, it means this amortization table that you have prepared is correct. So that's all, my friend. I hope you have enjoyed this table preparation for the reducing balance method of loan calculation. If you want, you can read my blog. I have given in the description, I have left a link to my blog on this topic. It's an interesting blog. When I wrote this blog, it was an eye opener for me. I hope you will also like it. So please do visit my blog and read this article. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.